it's me. I'm here to help you with your smoky eye. I know you need a change in your makeup routine, so I'm hoping this little tip or this little tool will help you. If you have any questions, please let me know because I'm just trying to show you the basics right now of our Chelsea eye, and I have one eye done, and I feel very Chelsea-fied on this side. And this side is just boring on me, you know, usual. I was looking at a lot of pictures since you asked me about that, and I was researching a lot on Chelsea, and she likes that crisp line coming up her eye. She uses a lot of browns and neutrals, which will look perfect on you, I think, because of your blue eyes. She definitely likes to get it smoky, though, and I'll show you how to do that today. She likes to get it dark and underneath of her eye as well, so let me show you. This is what I'm going to be using today. It's Unique's Addiction Moodstruck Palette. This is palette 1, which is all of the browns. So Chelsea's known for her browns and blacks, so this is perfect. The brush I'm going to start with is called the Crease Brush, and it's got this nice little rounded tip to it. The first color, you never want to start with your darkest color. That's, I think, the biggest problem that people have with the smoky eye. They go to the dark color and they put it on there, and then they wonder why they can't blend it. You never want to start with your darkest color. I'm actually going to start in the middle with Chipper. This color is a nice neutral brown, and it'll be easy to blend as my first color. Chelsea's eyes always go out and then come back in. So I'm going to make like a V, a sideways V shape here. And I'm just going to go out, come back in. A lot of what Chelsea does is out here. So it's not even like on her eyelid, it's like out here. So that's the signature look that we're going for. So I'm going to go for it too. All right, so it comes out, and I'm just adding a little bit more Chipper in there. Okay, when you have a good shape to it, it looks really silly, right? Looks really weird. So you're going to want to get a blending brush. I have, this one is called the Deluxe brush, and it's just got this nice fluffy head to it, like nice fluffy hair to it. So I'm going to take that, especially on the top, and I'm going to blend, 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 okay? Nice little strokes so that my goal is so that you can't see where the eyeshadow starts or ends, okay? I'm not that worried about it inside here. I'm more worried about it blending up into my brow bone. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'm not going to blend this part out. I'm going to try and keep that just crisp line. Okay, so now that we did the Chipper, we're going to go in with the darker color next. So I'm going to use just my same brush because it already has brown on it. And I'm going to go, Chelsea does more matte colors than the shimmery colors, so I'm going to stay away from shimmers for now. I'm going to go to Forthright, which is a nice dark brown. And this one's going to go basically the same spot. I keep it a little bit inside the lines where I went last time, but it's basically going to follow the same pattern. And I pull this one in just a little bit more, but not much, okay? So now you're seeing that fade away starting to happen. It still looks really funny because I didn't blend, so I'm going back to my Deluxe brush, and I'm going to blend, blend, blend. And I'm never going to pull it out. You never want to pull it out and down. You want to push it up and into your eye. Okay, so then it starts to look like, you know, a human eye and not some kind of weird animal eye. Okay, so that's starting to get the blend that this one has. Then what I'm going to do is I have a smaller brush here. You can use whatever brush you may have. This is the shader brush. One side is a liner, one side is a shader. And I'm going to go back in with my Chipper. That's the good color. I'm only going to use 3 colors for this smoky eye. It can get much more dramatic and much more intricate, but I think we're going to keep it simple for this time being. Remember to start light. You can always add and go darker. It's easier to add and go darker than to go the opposite and try to lighten something up, okay? So I'm just putting that light brown color again on my eyelid and just smoothing it into what's already there, okay? I'm going to go back to my Deluxe brush and make sure that everything's blended once again. Okay. And that's pretty much the Chelsea eye. The last thing is make sure you have a clean brush and go in with something light to highlight the brow bone. So I'm going to go in with this color called Elated, and I just added it under here. It adds that little bit of finishing touch to it, and it kind of smooths out underneath the brow bone, so it makes it look like it belongs, like the colors all fade together. Okay, so once you get the smoky part done, a big part of Chelsea's look is her liner, okay? And I have a couple options for that. The first thing I'm going to start with is the liquid. Oopsie, 1 second. I'm going to start with the liquid liner. This one is in black, okay? What's going on? Sorry about my hair today. I've had a crazy day at work. Okay, so for my liquid liner, I start in the inner, well, basically I start like on the outer third of the eye, and then I go into the inner corner with just the tiniest, thinnest little line. So as you get closer to your tear duct, you want that line to kind of fade into a very thin, sharp line. So then I'm going to follow it out to the corner of my eye, especially if you have almond-shaped eyes. This will be easy for you because I feel like those eyes are easy to line. All right, I'm trying to see my mirror at the same time I'm on my camera here. Okay, so once you get the top line, then what you're going to want to do, what I did with this side, is the liner is going to come down, and you want to match it up to your lower lash line. So if I were to take a line and draw up, that's where you want it to be. But I'm going to kind of do it backwards. I'm going to start up here and go down to where my lash line would be. Okay. So you can do it this way where you just follow it up. But I like the look of the line to be a little bit sharper, and it helps if I hold it like this. These are really cool because they're like little markers that you put on your face, so they're so easy to use compared to many other liquid liners I've tried and failed with in the past. This is super easy. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is Chelsea gets hers pretty thick, so I'm going to start in the middle of where I put the line, the wing, and I'm going to kind of wing it out a little bit. Make it a little bit thicker there. Then the last thing, I told you this was really easy. The last thing is my pencil liner. And my pencil liner, because Chelsea likes the smoke to go underneath her eye as well. So I'm going to just line the outside of my lid there. And then I'm going to go do like a tight line inside my eye. Because she likes it pretty dark. Okay, and if you're not comfortable with making it dark at the beginning, that's fine. You don't have to go with the liner on the bottom. You don't have to go with such a dark brown on the top. A lot of times, like for a smoky eye during the day, I'll use the chipper that I used on my eyelid. I'll use that in the corners, and it'll be a really light smoky eye that'll look really cool. But this is more of the Chelsea-inspired look. I think we've used everything except for the last thing she always has is her lashes done. So I'm just going to go over my first coat with the gel first, just like you would apply regular mascara. The gel in there nice and even. And then go to the fibers. Just add those. You can see the lashes start to pop. Love this stuff. And back to the gel to kind of seal everything in and make sure that it's dandy. Okay? So that's my Chelsea eye. I didn't want to make it too long. I wanted to keep it kind of short, so I had one eye done for you. But that's how I did it. And I think it looks, I think it definitely gives me the vibe, the Chelsea vibe. So I hope it does you too. Please let me know if you have questions or want to know how something else or you want to see another look. All right, I'd be happy to help you, okay? See ya.